Every day was as normal as it could be in Hampton County, but every now and then, something out of this world would happen. And here are three of those things, one per area. The village of Lower Hampton was a very small village where life was quiet and relaxing, with folks going about at their leisure. That was until one evening, as things were just winding down, old Farmer MacDonald was just putting his animals to bed when a bright light filled the barn. Shocked, he went outside to investigate the source of the light. He noticed a strange saucer-like ship hovering around in midair. What he saw next was enough to turn your blood cold. A group of what appeared to be humanoids materialized right in front of him, but he noticed something was off about them. One had a third eye, another had antennae, and two more had scales instead of smooth skin, but they all appeared to be friendly, shaking his hand and introducing themselves. Yes, these were aliens who were on Earth to study humans, and needed to blend in. Old Farmer MacDonald bravely advised them to look and dress like humans if they wanted to blend in seamlessly. Meanwhile, in Mid-Hampton, the townsfolk were sleeping while outside in an alley. A portal appeared, and a young woman stepped out into the alley as the portal closed behind her. She looked around here in awe as she walked out into the open air to walk through the town. The police picked her up and placed her in protective custody for her own safety. The next morning, they interviewed her, and with her identification cards and bank statements, they learned she was the adult version of Lily from the year 2045, and warned to be very careful not to run into herself from the present, as that was a paradox. The Hampton heroes sent out a guard to help protect both her and the timeline from suffering any real damage. So, the city of Upper Hampton was honestly the busiest city in the world, with new arrivals and visitors showing up every few seconds. Tens of thousands of people already lived there, and well, some of those people were wizards, some were immortal beings, and some were even extraterrestrials, but none of them were living toys. That is, until that day when everyone was bustling through the city and suddenly noticed a group of dolls, the size of humans, just walking around. But what exactly was happening? It made no sense whatsoever. Vinyl dolls the size of ordinary people, walking around the city, going in and out of shops, and even hopping on planes, trains, buses and trams. This was, honestly, super strange. These are just some of the strange occurrences that took place in this county, and that's exactly why new visitors come here daily.